Churn analysis, as part of this case study, we will explore what is the problem statement first. So as you all aware, in the case of telco industry, telecom industry, customers have a lot of options, right? They have a lot of options when it comes to the service providers like Airtel and Aircel, Jio. Likewise, a lot of service providers are available in the market. So they can choose the service providers who can give reliable quality service. Okay, and hence, right, they can, and again, the price also matters a lot. Okay, and hence the competition is very tough, and the customers can switch from one operator to another operator anytime. Okay, in the highly competitive market, the telecommunications industry experiences an average of 15 to 25% annual churn rate. Churn is very common. What is churn? Churn is something like customer is walking out of my business. They are not happy with my product or service. That is what churn is all about. Okay, the same thing you might have heard it from the companies, the employee churn, employee attrition. That means that the employees are leaving the company. Similarly, in the case of telecom, and let's take in this case study, we have considered the telecommunication industry churn. Hence, we will focus on this one, okay, the telecommunications industry. And in this case, 15 to 25% annual churn rate, they are experiencing it currently, a specific telecommunication industry, okay, telco provider, okay, telecommunication service provider, they are posing 15 to 20% annual churn rate. Churn is very common. You take e-commerce industry, any industry, churn is common. Customers can walk out any time. Okay, but it should be on par with the industry standard. If it is way too high, if it is at least on the borderline, you should be, you should be alert. Okay, and you should do some analysis and find out which customers are more likely to leave. Okay, and now the question is, okay, if they churn, what will be the impact? So given the fact that it costs 5 to 10 times more to acquire a new customer than an existing one. Okay, customer retention, hence customer retention has now become an important, it became an important one than customer acquisition. So you know very well Flipkart in the case of e-commerce industry, right? So you not only Flipkart, you see any other e-commerce players. To acquire a customer, they're spending a lot of money. Okay, they give a lot of they reduce the price like anything. If you buy one pen drive, you will get 1 rupee. Sorry, if you pay pen drive, if you buy within 30 minutes any pen drive, it will cost just 1 rupee. So all the customers will rush to the website, right? But at the end of the day, we do not know what is happening behind the scene. But whatever the pen drive, they sell it at the cost of 1 rupee. That is to acquire the new customer. They are losing a lot of money there to acquire the customer. The customer onboarding or acquisition is much costlier than retaining the existing customer. So what is the point in acquiring new customers? At the end of the day, if our existing customers massively, they walk out, right? So there is no point in acquiring the customers and then leaving the customer and then allowing the customers to leave your business. That is not the right approach. Hence, retaining high profitable, especially retaining high profitable customers is the number one business goal. Okay, to reduce customer churn, the telecom companies need to predict which customers are at high risk of churn. So in this project, we will analyze the customer level data of a leading telecom firm, and then we'll build predictive models to identify customers at high risk of churn. Okay, so what is the next step? As part of this project, what we will do is we will proceed with creating or building a model. Okay, we are building a predictive model using the available data set to predict and find customers are likely to discontinue the service. The final prediction outcome for any particular customer should be yes. This is what our model has to assign the class label, and also we can assign the probability using the predictive model. So what is the probability the customer is going to stay with us? the class label is yes or no. Okay, if it is say yes, the customer is, those set of customers are going to leave any moment, more likely to leave your business. Along with that, if I quantify that with the probability, okay, specific set of customers are more likely to leave. Of those set of or group of customers, which customers are at high risk? If somebody asks you this question, what will be your answer? How will you, what kind of solution that you can give it? For example, your model predicted 100 customers are, your model predicted 100, let's say, 200 customers are at high risk. They are, anytime they may leave your business. Your model, assign the class level as yes for, these 200 customers. The next question is, out of these 200 customers, which customers are, out of the predicted customers, those are likely to leave. The 200 customers, those are likely to leave. How many of them are at high risk? How will you answer this question? If you quantify each customers with probability, let's say customer A, as per my model, right? My model predicted the class label for customer A is Y, and customer B is again Y, and customer C is also Y. So, these customers are part of this one. And along with this predicted class label, if it assigns the probability, this customer is 0.8, this customer is 0.6, this customer is 0.55. Okay, so in that case, you can understand very clearly, along with the probability, you can, you will get a quick idea about which customers are at high risk. Without this, how can you decide of the 200 customers which customers are at high risk, right? So you need to have the probability, you need to have the predicted probability assigned along with the predicted class level. So we will take a look at how we are going to predict how we are go about building the model now. Okay, so this is the end objective. Okay, we need to predict the class level for those customers are likely to live, and along with that, we need to assign the probability. So what is the evaluation criteria? How do we make sure that the built model is predicting with higher accuracy? The whole objective of this one is accuracy and precision of the model build. Whatever this model, once you build it, you need to measure the model performance using the accuracy measure and precision measure or recall measure. Okay, with this you can decide if the higher accuracy, higher the precision value, which means your model is predicting well.